Hello and welcome to ID 10 Tango, where two idiots tell you about the world and ask questions that you've just always wanted to ask. So, relax and just fucking sit there while we delve into idiocracy. Woo! And welcome back to ID 10 Tango. Jesus. Woo! Okay. Episode 3.
Excited.
Someone is very excited. Someone is very, very excited.
Nah, I'm moderate, you know.
I have a question before we actually start. If you give a Jewish girl a Dutch oven, is that not being fair to the Holocaust?
Can you explain to me what a Dutch oven is?
Dutch oven's where you fart under the covers and then you put your girlfriend under the covers.
Oh, so a homemade gas chamber.
It's a gas chamber, yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, alright, cool. And actually, speaking of gas...
Our topic of conversation today is...
vaping. Dank vape clouds. We are going to talk about them like we're just puffing smoke.
It's pure hemp oil. High protein, bro.
So, before we actually start about this, I do want to say that there are good things about vaping.
Yeah. So people knock it all the time, and they always call it gay and whatnot, but I don't have a problem with it to an extent.
It depends on what you're doing with it.
Yes.
My grandmother, Granny Kanza, she actually vaped. She used one of the pen ones. It wasn't those giant ones with the one that you have to have a generator with. But she actually vaped because she smoked from the beginning whenever I had known her. And she vaped and then it was done. She was done. She just stopped because she didn't need to smoke anymore, which is great because now I got her longer. However, my brother vapes. And
he blows penis clouds?
He is, he blows dang clouds. And I think everyone's like, well, it's healthier.
There's no. So I looked at a few bottles, like a few of the juice bottles of people that I know that vape, and there's no.
Oh, they didn't just show you like they do everything else?
No, they weren't looking, so I grabbed them.
Okay, all right.
And there's no actual health warnings per se. There's no this will or mismake could cause some sort of thing. I think there's a mechanical warning on it, that your thing could overheat and blow up in your face.
Yeah, which is
a huge.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at guns, I mean, the same possibility.
Yeah, if you put it in your face, it's probably gonna blow up.
Yeah. Also, if you do a gun like that, yeah, if you're starting an M9, you're probably not gonna live through that one.
I saw a picture earlier. It was of a dude with cum all over his face. It said, "My vape blew up." All right, but here's my thing. People knock vaping all the time, but I see some positives in it because I only know one person that's overdone it, and it kind of affected their career because things. But
do you mean kind of affected their career? It totally affected their career.
Yeah, because they dropped life savings into their vapes, but they look absolutely no different. If you heard that shudder, that was us trying to get an Instagram photo for our new Instagram, which is couple O ID 10 Tangos. But back to my thing. That's the first problem, and the second problem is just the excessive clouds and the hipsterness of it. You could one inhale and exhale could fill up this entire room, and it'd be like, it smells like lavender in here, bro.
It's such a fad that if you don't vape, or, I mean, hell, we're in a fad by hating on the vapors. Mm-hmm. There's no one, there's very few people in the middle of that one going, it's kind of cool, but I can understand why it'd be. No, it's either you vape and you love it, or you don't vape and you're annoyed at people who vape. And I think my thing is people have told me before, it's cheaper than smoking, when in reality, let's say...
I don't stick with the basics.
if you stick with the basics, but no one sticks with the basics if they're getting into vaping. Dudes were spending $300 a month on just vaping stuff, which if a average cigarette pack is $10 and you smoke one a day, you're spending $30 or $300, right? Yeah, my math is right. My math is solid on that. Yeah.
Ish. No.
Send us a message. Tell me if my math is right.
Yeah, we're not actually going to do it right now.
Simple math is pretty stupid.
We've both been upset.
But that's the thing. That's the thing is it's just like it doesn't make any sense to me, and I think that it's like CrossFit,
where it's. See, I'm not
super cultish.
Yeah, but I can't really knock CrossFit either. Tried it, sucked.
Well, I mean, I'm not knocking CrossFit. I think the attitudes is what I'm knocking. The attitudes are what I'm knocking. The attitude of the people who vape, and they will literally tell you, "Oh, I vape. Oh, I vape."
You're wrong if you smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, you're wrong if you smoke cigarettes, and then you're gonna go and fucking blow dank clouds in your baby's face.
Look, bro, blow your grass juice somewhere else. I don't want it. And then the other thing is like what I find the pro side of it is people who are trying to quit smoking cigarettes.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like I said, my grandmother, I think that makes sense, but it's the out of controlness.
Mm-hmm. The vaping competitions. See how many cool designs and patterns and how big of a cloud you can vape. Biggest cloud 2016 went to somebody. I was like, what the.
Yep, and they have like actual like things, and they're trying to make it like it's almost like a sport at this point because you're putting your body in a physical demand. Breathing is not a physical demand. You do that every day. Just because you breathe in more and exhale more than someone else isn't I mean, it's a physical demand, but it's not a sport.
Breathe in raspberry ice cream.
Fruity Pebbles.
Doesn't make you a sport.
But that's the thing is it's becoming such a fad. The hipsters are all about it, and they're like, "Oh, I can vape anywhere." That's where I get actually upset about. I don't care about their attitudes because I don't care about them. I cannot deal with the people who are like, it's just a vape. It doesn't do anything. When the same guy that got kicked out, I'm not sure if you heard this, the same guy that got kicked out, people went and cleaned his house because not only did he get kicked out, he decided to leave his orders under the door and just leave without telling his landlord.
I did hear about that.
So they went to go clean his house, and it was him, his dad, his dad that was married to his mom but isn't actually married to his mom, and then anymore or some crap like that. And then his brother. They all vaped in there, and they walked in, and it just was like everything was sticky.
Ugh.
Yeah, they said everything was sticky.
Yeah, actually,
like the windows were like almost glossed over with all that dank cloud.
Ew.
Yeah, that's gross. That's fucking nasty.
Because it's like what they're breathing out too. It's not just like some weird shit in the air. It's like all coming out of it. It's like going in and out of them. That kind of makes me think their lungs are like glue.
Oh, absolutely. Luckily your body cleans itself as much as I'm guessing. I don't know much about biology. If you're a biologist, please, let us know.
That could actually be another episode. I think it's fascinating what the human body can do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's also pisses you off what the human body can do. I'm trying to stay drunker longer, and I can't. It's ridiculous.
Stop!
That's a problem I have, actually. I don't get drunk. I just get full. So I have to either, stick with liquor, which is retardedly expensive, or I have to, and you have to baby those drinks because everyone else is drinking beer and they're like, oh, let's go to another bar, let's go to another bar, let's go to another bar. And if I order a Godfather, I can't chug a Godfather. I will throw up because there's too much. That's like 4 fucking shots. Godfather. It's 4 shots in one glass. Hey, let me tell you about it. But I got off subject. Sorry.
That's the point!
Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Hashtag Sean's dick.
Yeah, hashtag Sean's dick. I think that with vaping, it is like I said, it's a fad, but it's like a culture.
Culture?
People meet up. People meet up to vape and talk about vaping, and then they go and make these fucking giant dildo looking, thank you Derek White for that video, by the way, the vape machines, and they're making their own juices, and they're just so into it that it's like, why? I mean,
yeah.
Craft beers have been around forever.
But, you know, the thing, the people that do that are probably sponsored by somebody else, too. Somebody bigger, some bigger vaping company or corporation.
Yeah, I don't know.
People get sponsored. If you look on, like, social media, people get
sponsored by vaping?
For, like, the different vaping companies. I'm pretty sure they get sponsored by them.
Well, I know. I have a buddy who's actually got a vape company, like a vape shop, and he just posts videos of him vaping inside of his truck and stuff like that, which goes back to the house thing. If it was sticky in the house, imagine what it'll do to your car. Car's a lot smaller.
Especially you got leather seats.
Yeah, if you're not cleaning that, that's fucking gross. Like, I can only imagine, like, you doing that in your car, and you have your baby, and you clean all the stuff. You know, I'm not saying that these are disgusting people and they fucking don't take care of their children, but they clean all their stuff, and they're like, all right, cool, whatever. And then years after, they take out that the seat, and it's just vape.
Fart out raspberry ass.
Yeah.
Somebody told me the other day he doesn't like vaping because it makes the people that do it smell funny.
That is true.
But I've never noticed it. I mean, like, I'll notice this. I can, like, smell the whatever flavor they have.
I can smell the room.
Yes. It sticks in the room and it sticks to them. And I mean, it's not like they're smoking like trash flavored stuff. Like, when you walk in and you smell cheesecake.
Yeah,
but like, to actually say that they as people smell weird, I've never noticed that. I've noticed it once, but I think he was just a smelly kid.
I think it's the same thing with like cigarettes. You can smell a person who smokes a cigarette, but it's on their clothes and stuff like that. But
I mean, I think is any sort of smoking is going to get stuck to you.
You know, for you're a young guy. You're a young guy, Sean.
Yes. Right?
So I'm just going to let you know now, girls aren't looking for the vape smell on you. They're looking for cologne. Acquadigio's a panty dropper, guaranteed. Or if you're looking for a country girl, I'm just saying, I'm having a burn pit. Like, I'm getting one order. I ordered one. It's coming to my house. Come over. We'll burn some wood. And you just get that smell on you, like on a jacket. Mm-hmm. You just wear the jacket around. And then the girls will come to you. But they don't want vape. Well, some girls do, but they're hipsters. Do you want a hipster girl?
Some of them.
We're going to redact this if he does want a hipster girl. Because I'm going to sound like a dick.
I'm not going to say no.
I wouldn't say no to it. Yeah.
I like that. I like some of the looks. I don't like the overture of the...
Yeah. I mean, you know, my father always told me that, you know, it doesn't matter what race, I guess sex does matter, but race, what she does, how powerful she is, how low she is on the power board, what she looks like, all that stuff doesn't really matter, because as long as every girl looks good from the back of the head.
Unless they have a big head, I mean, you don't really look like the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She got a weird shapen head. That might be.
Why does it go in?
But but for the most part, I just lost all our female viewers with that one.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I think they're all your friends, anyways.
Yeah, they probably are. I got enough gay friends, anyways. I don't need them.
Stop.
By the way, if any of our listeners are gay and you want to come visit, P-Town, Provincetown, is like, what, 45 minutes to an hour away?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the gay central of the world. You're more than welcome to come visit. More than welcome. We'll even take you up there. Beautiful town, by the way. Oh my God.
It is.
But here's the thing. I saw no one vaping. I don't think...
So here's the thing.
I don't think gay people vape.
I've actually listened to people, like people who are gay, talk about vaping, and they're like, yeah, people who vape are a whole bunch of fags.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. From gay people, they're like, yeah, they're a whole bunch of fags. So it's like...
I don't think gay people vape. I think that it is a straight thing, and it's... Like, I just thought about that. Oh my God. We're like scientists.
What the fuck is going on?
Absolutely. But, again, if anyone does vape to stop smoking, we are not hating on you. We're not hating on you.
Bandana's off to you.
Bandana's off to you. Now, if you start vaping to stop smoking and you take it to an extreme, then we're hating on you.
Bandana's back on.
Yeah, you get, if you're blowing 50 O's with one dank cloud, then you can't see what Sean's doing, but he's like tapping he's tapping his cheeks. Yeah, so vaping is one of those things it's either you love it and you're in it, or you just cannot stand it. And you know what? I'm going to go back to what you were saying about how they smell. My brother vapes all the time, and I can kind of smell it on him.
The flavor, though, but like,
the flavor, not like just as a stinky person.
Like he's not like a stinky person. He just smells like cheesecake all the time.
Does he?
You go back to the thing with the girls. Like if I go on a date with this girl, she smells like rolls in and smells like a fruity pebble. I'm like, okay.
That's true. You know what? Guys might like that though. Guys like a sweeter smell.
That's true.
So if she's blowing, like, you know, girls out there, if you're thinking about this, I just thought about it. If any girls out there, they set their dress up right on the door and blow it on the dress, you'll never know. You're thinking she's sweet as pie.
Yeah, you can roll in and be like, yeah, I came from Bath and Body Works.
Boom.
What would I know?
But guys can't do that.
Doesn't it melt your heart when they smell nice and sweet?
Yes. Faye does. Faye smells really good most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't. I smell like man and asshole.
Oh yeah, that was me yesterday.
Yeah. I don't smell bad right now. But no, I think vaping's such a culture that I can see it I will put money down right now. Whoever wants to take this bet, I will put money down that vaping doesn't last till 2020. It's practically almost wiped out by 2020.
No.
Yeah? You want to make this bet?
I think that'll be the peak.
You think that'll be the peak?
It'll be the peak.
No, downfall. Let's go. Let's go. $5. All right, there we go. Everyone saw it. Well, everyone heard it.
Spinners.
What?
There'll be
oh my God! Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinner vapes.
Fidget spinners are, again, they're for a reason, but no one's using it for that reason. They're all just getting them to do tricks on their dog's nose or stuff like that.
I don't see much about it. I see them in different variations of them, and I just kind of skip over them. I don't know what they're for. I think they're an excuse to get out of school. Or
no, they're for actual like ADHD, ADD, and stuff, which I technically don't think.
Every kid has them.
That's the thing is that they're overusing them. Also, I don't think that most of the people who have ADHD are actually prescribed it by a doctor. I think that it's like moms and shit like that.
Their teacher said,
"Yeah, he won't sit still in school." Yeah, because you're a boring ass teacher.
He's 6 years old in a classroom. He's not going to be paying attention.
I can't sit still here. I'm moving around trying to do stuff because,
if you hear scraping, it's me constantly moving.
Yeah, I actually love doing this. I love talking and stuff like that. But it's everyone's got it. You're just boring. This is a boring ass thing. Why don't people actually go out? I understand that we got to learn the basics and stuff like that, but Why aren't we going out there and teaching, like, how to do stuff? Set a budget.
Yeah. All these elementary
change a tire.
Who get their grass mowed for free, but
I've actually had to go out and actually change a tire for people because my dad was the one that showed me how to change a tire. No one else's parents showed them how.
Yeah.
Also, I believe that they didn't have a dad, but no one taught them. Yeah.
Change my own oil.
Yeah, I can't change my own oil. I probably could. I'll just pay a guy, whatever.
Nah,
But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, an oil change is something that isn't like, oh my god, I'm going to blow up if I don't get an oil change at this very second, the second I hit those miles.
No, you can push it. I mean, you can.
Oh, I've done it.
You can push it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. I went 10,000 over one time.
Did it all gunk over in the middle?
No, everything was fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got lucky. But that's the thing is the fidget spinners are a fad. And they'll be gone soon, just like wheelies. Wheelies are...
So, or the wheelie heelies?
Yeah.
They were pretty cool while they lasted. I've been seeing them kind of sprouting up again.
Yeah.
But fidget spinners, there was something else that was a big fad for a while that didn't last at all. But I think that's a lot. The thing with most things is like it's a fad for a while. Heelys, fidget spinners, other things.
Vaping.
Vaping, PlayStation portables.
PSPs.
Like anything that's like small and portable and you can take with you, it's gonna be a fad for and to blow up for the shortest amount of time, and then you're never gonna hear about it again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where it's like I don't understand why this is such a huge thing at the moment, but it is, and it's just one of those things that we just gotta kind of deal with. And like I said, I don't think vaping is going to last. And I have one more point about it. I think the only reason people like it is because it's kind of the future. Because it's a technology that we kind of had. You remember those e-cigarettes, the little blue ones that they lit up and all that stuff and they blew a little bit of smoke? Now they're bigger and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I'm in the future. We don't have flying cars yet, but maybe soon. I did see something about that, but it's something that everyone's been doing it the same way for so long. They've all been buying cigarettes, and the cool kids used to buy cigarettes, but now the cool kids vape.
Yeah, you keep one thing the same for so long, so that when an alternate version comes of it, it's gonna.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't think people should smoke. That's just me. But, I mean, I smoke cigars, so I really can't say anything. But I don't inhale, like the way you're not supposed to. But I think that it's one of those things.
Yum.
It's just one of those things that I don't think it's going to last. I think that they came at a right time because that was when hipsters really came out.
I think it strengthened them.
Hipsters?
Yeah. Vaping.
You think hipsters strengthened vaping?
No, vaping strengthened hipsters.
Really?
Think about it. I mean, it wasn't... I mean, like, you saw dudes with beards, but until the vaping came out, it wasn't like... I mean, I'm also a lot younger.
That is true. They did come out about the same time.
I'm also younger, so I didn't really see or pay attention to much of it, but...
No.
I was also not in a really hipster city. I mean, like...
Yeah.
Like, where I'm from, it's not really hipster. It's
hipsters are more towards the main cities. But, well, technically hipsters could be anywhere.
I'm
it's just
about, looking like lumberjacks.
The lumberjack hipsters, yes.
Like caught working, like sitting in espresso shops.
Yeah, my brother. You know what? My brother had a hipster phase. The one that vapes, he had a hipster phase. Now he has a cowboy phase.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, so
you're pretty much from there, so.
Well, that is true. We are from Oklahoma, so it works out for him. But it's wow. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Strengthened them. I will say this, though, about hipsters. They can make some fucking food.
I don't really know any hipsters.
Well, I don't know any hipsters either, but the restaurants that they go to, like, not like super hipsterish restaurants, like, they're pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, it's these new startups and stuff like that. And I think that I'm not going to call the cooks hipsters because they don't have time at all to do that. Or to vape, because you can't vape inside of a building, which I think is good because I really don't want to...
Don't want to smell it.
I don't want to smell Fruity Pebbles while I'm trying to eat a steak or something like that. And it's like, dude, get out of here. It's just water molecules.
There's a smoke pit.
Yeah, well, yeah, wow, military us right there. But it's yeah, just military does that.
There's a smoke pit.
Yeah, so God. Well, that's vaping.
That is vaping.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to take a quick break.
Yes,
and we will be right back.
Bye-bye.
This is Caveman Collie, and you are listening to ID10 Tango, the only podcast with style. So strap in and let's go.
Hello, and thanks for sticking with us. Now is the part of the show where we ask each other questions that are just dumb as fuck. But you just want to know, don't you? So let's do it.
You have a black light, but you thought it was a purple light?
Oh, you started recording.
Oh, I started recording.
Yes, okay, I have a black light. I thought it would be a purple light or a blue light, but nope, it straight up just shows the sperm everywhere.
That's amazing. We're actually going to do a little Q&A right now, and we're going to do back and forth, of course, because what else would we do? Sean, I have a question.
Wait, homosexual nowadays,
whatever. So we're going to ask a little bit of different Q&As, just different questions you want to ask me and all that stuff. Who's your celebrity crush?
Natalie Portman.
Why? When? Not a why. When?
When?
What movie? What movie did it?
I think I was watching Star Wars 2.
Oh, 2?
2.
Number 1 was where she got me.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Episode 1.
She was in 1, but I was watching... I don't even remember if it was Star Wars. I just remember watching her in something. I was like, holy shit.
Really?
I think it was, like, I started to notice her more in like Star Wars 2, and that's when I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And Star Wars 3, V for Vendetta. Oh no, what? Not V for Vendetta.
She was in V for Vendetta. That was her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a few more, but
she pulled off a bald head pretty good.
yeah, that's always weird. I was like, yeah, but she actually did it.
You know what? I've never not. I bald-headed girls. I think if you could pull it off, that's.
But she actually, it wasn't like a Photoshop or anything. She shaved.
Yeah,
her
she
head.
shaved it.
She shaved her head.
Mike Myers shaved his head for all the gold, like all the Austin Powers stuff.
Really?
Yeah, his actual bald head was Dr. Evil. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to know your secret. I think so. You'll ask me, and then it'll be like I'll spit back to you of who your celebrity crush is, and then I'll ask you the question.
Okay, yeah, that works out. That works out. I'm glad everyone else are talking about this. My celebrity crush would have to be. I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do male and female.
Whoa!
I don't care. I don't care. That's fine. The female, probably Kate Beckinsale, Underworld, and then Van Helsing. I think she's just a beautiful woman. She seems really nice too. She's a nice smile. Yeah. Now male, Will Smith. Will Smith or Carl Urban.
Ooh.
You know Carl Urban Dredd? Like the new one? The new Judge Dredd?
No.
You never watched it? I'm very fucking disappointed in you right now.
Have
you seen Star Trek? Like the new ones?
Yes.
The Doctor. That's really upset all the time? Did you see Doom? Okay, we're gonna move on.
Like these answers.
We're gonna move on from this. Ask your question.
What inspired your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was actually a drawing I had come up with, and my mom allowed me to paint it above my bed. And it was, so my first tattoo is on my back, and I highly suggest never getting on your back because you can't see it. But it is a dagger, and it's got 4 cards, jacks and aces, so the jack of clubs, ace of clubs, jack of spades, ace of spades, and it's just kind of going through. And I just drew it one day, and I used to lie to people, tell people, oh, this is what I won my first card game with, and it's like, no, first card game you ever won with was probably Uno, and it was a +4, and you killed someone that day. Someone died. But that was my first tattoo. That was so long ago. I was 18. My dad took me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine was also a drawing. I did it in the middle of tech school, actually. That was like a weekend or something like that, and I'd always drawn like the same like kind of Celtic designs.
Yeah.
Of what I wanted for a tattoo, and I took them all and kind of compiled them together, and then I went and got it.
Oh, okay.
It's a cross, and it's got like a Celtic designs in it, and then an Irish flag. It's also got a design, like a thing for my aunt and my grandfather.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my first tattoo.
Okay. Let's see. Oh man. What was the first time you got up and... No, that's stupid. I'm going to erase that part. What was the first time you got super embarrassed on a date? What's your most embarrassing date? Oh, God. I always think of them afterwards.
My most embarrassing date?
Yeah. Or the worst date. I mean, most embarrassing, worst date. They're kind of not necessarily the same.
I've never had a bad date. I will say that...
Really?
I want to say the word bad. So the thing is, I realized that the reason I deleted my Tinder is I realized I couldn't really... It wasn't the girls that were wrong. It was like, I think that in my mind that Tinder... The fact that I met them on Tinder wasn't settling right with me. Because I met a girl for like really close to here, really awesome in every aspect. But I think that I met her because I met her on Tinder. Something just wasn't settling right, and there was just something off, and something wasn't right, so I couldn't. But the worst thing that I think ever happened after a Tinder date was I took a girl back here, and then we started watching Netflix. I finger banged her on the couch, and then
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, the one I was sitting on earlier. And then the next day, she thought she'd be funny and say that she had a boyfriend. And all I could think of was the night before.
Yeah.
As soon as she said that, and I'm like, I didn't know it was a joke.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I felt super bad for her and her boyfriend. I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. So I stopped talking to her, and then she was like, it was just a joke. Ha ha ha. I was like, yeah, no, bye.
That's not a joke you make, and you need to get over that Tinder thing because I did meet my fiance on Tinder.
That's cool.
So there are girls out there that are pretty
cool and all, but I think it was just like settling, or it was something. Because I met a girl through a mutual friend, and all like I feel no discomfort or anything, but like I know if I had met her through Tinder, I probably would have stopped talking to her. I don't know what it is. It's just like I've come to realize, because as soon as I went on a date with her, and I didn't feel weird or anything, I realized that like maybe Tinder was the reason I didn't feel right.
Oh, okay.
But, all right.
I guess my work for it's not necessarily worst. Probably the worst date I've been on. I've never had been on like a super crazy horrible date. I have been stood up, but at that point that just turns into a me date because I'm still gonna go do whatever the hell I want. No,
self-fornication.
It was it was this girl I met on Zeus. I think it was Zeus. So I met her, and we're like, all right, cool, let's have dinner. You know, I shot the gun, and I was like, let's have dinner. And she's like, all right, cool. So I go to this nice place, but I was a little afraid that it was like they wanted my organs or they wanted my young boy body. Because, you know, I was 25 looking real good. You know, still overweight, but whatever. And we go, and I had my friend actually follow me to the place to make sure that if he needed to come save me. Like if a van pulled up and I was pulled in, because I was nervous. Got there, she turned out to be an okay person. But all she talked about was her freaking job. I got 2 words in, and if anyone on this podcast knows me, getting 2 words in is that's insane. It doesn't happen. I always am talking shit or I'm talking. So that was probably my worst date.
And that's the thing though, like I can go into a first date talking to them like I've known them for years.
Oh yeah.
But and I get it's a first date, so tell me about you, tell me what you do, what your job is, what you do for school, what you do for a living. Don't talk about Carla at work that you hate the entire time.
Fuck Carla though.
Tell me about your life. Tell me about everything else. But we're on a date. You don't have to stress about your job with me.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stress about my job with you. I just met you.
It's one of those things. You don't take your job to work. Well, yeah, you don't take your job to work. You don't take your job to like a date, especially like if you met on the job. Why would you talk about the job on the date? If that's the only thing you guys have in common, get the hell out of there.
Unless you're a cop and you're on a stakeout date.
That's true, but that's normally with your partner already. I've never been on a stakeout. I mean, I've sat outside of a bar waiting for people to drive away, so I'll consider that a stakeout. I knew they were all criminals. All of them. I didn't actually pull anyone over. They all saw me, because I was parked there with my headlights on purpose, so they would walk. And they all walked. At least they weren't that drunk. So that's great. Yep, dab on him. So...
Alright, so let's go to...
Well, I have a different question. I'm starting first.
Oh, you're starting first.
Do you think the size of a person's areolas dictates the level of weirdness or bitch? Yeah. So if anyone's out there listening and wondering what we're talking about, I'm talking about the size of the nips. Not the actual how far... Oh, I mean how far they stick out. Doesn't necessarily choose anything. But I think it's how large the actual areolas are. That's what I'm thinking. I think if you have very small ones, you're a weird person.
I think you'd be a nicer person.
Well, Sean, I have a question. Do you think that I'm nice?
I don't want to see your tits.
I'm not going to show you my tits because I've seen them for 31 years. Do you think that I'm a nice person?
Yeah, you're alright.
I'm alright?
Yeah, you're alright.
Alright, cool, because I have very small nipples. My areolas are almost like I'm minuscule, bro. I'm minuscule. But I know dudes that have like super big ones. And they are just kind of dicks.
See, if you have Roni nips, you shouldn't be a dick.
Roni nips? Pepperoni nips?
If you can chop off your nipple and put it on a pizza, you probably shouldn't be a dick.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be a dick, but I have noticed it. But I think, do you think that that might be a possibility of finding out if a person's a dick or not?
I don't know. I can't say I've ever looked at somebody and been like, wow, you're a dick. You have big nipples. Wow, you're nice. You have small nipples.
And you know, Sean's doing this as a thing. So if any girls want to send him pictures of their nipples,
yes, this is for my new science class.
They can send them to Sean. He runs the Instagram. I can just barely get on it. So you can send them there. You can slide in those DMs. Sean will slide right back, and we'll let you know. He'll compile all the information.
Hashtag Sean's dick.
And let you know about nips. Hashtag nip bitch.
Ooh.
Nip bitch would be a good one.
We've already got 3 hashtags.
I know. We need to start marking these down.
Marking these down.
Yeah,
so
we need to start marking these down.
Hashtag.
Yeah, but I feel like an individual's areola size and like color. Yeah, like if they're darker, like to where they could be seen more, I feel like that person's more insecure, which means they're more of a dick or a bitch. Right?
I've never. That's not something I've noticed.
By the way, we're both looking at our nipples as we talk about this. I think mine are normal, but they're really small.
I can be an asshole, but I mean, mine are pretty decent size, so I guess I mean I'm a decent person sometimes.
Maybe. I guess if they're just a normal thing, then you're just kind of blah. You have nothing going for you, you know? Us little nips people, you know? We're evolution, bro. We're losing nips. Whoa. That was a hand fart, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
That wasn't a hand fart? Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we've determined that, what's your question?
All right. So my question for you is, what would you consider to be the worst form of torture And if you were ever in a situation of being tortured, what would you fear the most?
What would I fear the most? Ooh. I honestly think the one where they place the blocks on your ankles and there's like a fucking sword or something like that, a blade.
Oh, you sit on a triangle?
Yeah, you sit on the triangle and it slowly fucking tears you apart through your butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been torn apart through my butthole with my poop. And it does not feel good. It don't feel good. So, if it... I couldn't do that one. I buried alive, whatever. I'll just eat dirt and die real quick. No one's going to find me anyways. Right?
Yeah.
What if I can move? Like, no one's that good at...
That's a lot of dirt.
It just depends on how far deep down they dig me. How far deep down they dig me. That's the song, right? But I think that it would have to be that one. I think that...
I don't think getting buried alive is torture, though. I think you're...
No, I'm not talking about buried alive. Like the worst one would be the one where it's the triangle and it slowly rips you apart. That would be the worst.
I've looked at some of the old torture. That scared the fuck out of me just reading them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So the one I got is the one where they used to throw you in the bowl.
The what?
They used to throw you in a bowl, in like a metal, like a bronze bowl, and light a fire underneath it.
Oh.
And they'd really water it and boil you alive.
Oh, shit.
And then the steam would come out of the bull's nose.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't hear you screaming because you're in a copper bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that did you ever watch Immortals? That was on Immortals.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great. That was real?
Mm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, I...
Now, what if they just did some, like, creepy shit? So, that's my other question.
Like what? Like
so, like, nothing that would kill you, but just stuff that would fuck you up for life. So, they would, like, sew your asshole shut, sew your eyes shut, cut your lips off, ears off. Like, just...
I think
like,
that...
normal, like, stuff that wouldn't kill you, but it would definitely mess up your way of life forever.
Yeah, but I mean, nowadays it wouldn't necessarily mess up my way of life. I would just be like, alright, cool. A, unsew this shit. Or A, doc, lip implants, it's about time. Right? And you could do that nowadays. Back then? No, you couldn't do
What if
that.
they cut off your eyelids? No, you'd probably die. You wouldn't die.
You wouldn't die, but your eyes would be in excruciating pain. That would fucking suck. Dude, what if they just, like, kept ramming your fucking toe, your baby toe, into a fucking bed? I would kill myself. I would kill myself with the bed. Can you kill yourself with a bed? I'm guessing you can.
You can kill yourself with anything.
That's true.
You choke fuck yourself with a curling iron.
I think that it... Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way. But I was actually...
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I'm gonna fall asleep thinking about this, and I'm probably gonna shit my pants at like 12.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, like a torture thing is... I think the worst ones of torture are the ones that you're the reason why it happens. You know what I mean? Like on Saw. The reason why those people were like so fucked up was because they were the ones that had to make those decisions.
Yeah.
So if you're the one that has to make that decision, that's gonna destroy, like, and you're like, fuck, you know? Like if, let's say you were holding on to something and the only way it wouldn't kill you was like if you held on to it. And then eventually your body just gives out. And you get killed from that. You'd be like just fucking so upset. Not only the fact that you're dying, but also the fact that like you killed yourself. Mm. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have they made a torture device like that?
I think the one that freaked me out when I saw the most is when she reached into the thing, and it was like the razor blades. So when she tried to pull it back out, her like the razor blade closed, and she got stuck in it, and she kept trying to pull herself back out.
Oh, I've never...
He had some fucked up shit in that movie, though, so...
Yeah, they always make some crazy shit like that. Like, that's the thing that I don't understand, like, with, like, the surgical, like, Human Centipede. Bitch, I'll rip my lips off. I ain't eating no one's shit.
Did you see that Key and Peele? The human centipede Key and Peele? He's like, hey, what's up, front man?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
And the Batman's like,
because Key was like the middleman, so he was getting. No, he was the back man.
he was the bagman, so he
So
kept getting all the shit.
Yeah, he didn't have to. He couldn't shit in anybody's mouth, or poop, or eat anything.
Yeah.
He just got the shit.
It is funny though. Like that would mess you up. But I mean yeah, that'd mess you up. I actually saw a meme of a comedian talking about. He's like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre would have never happened. That's bullshit. Because everyone in Texas has a gun. He can't be running through the Texas State Fair sawing people in half. Because everyone would be like, yes, finally. You know.
I saw a picture of the house on Facebook the other day. It's still standing.
Really?
Pretty
Well,
good.
yeah, it's probably a historical fact.
The one from The Conjuring still stands. It's up in Redlands.
Oh. I think I'm going to stick with my answer, though. I think that's what I'm going to stick with. If someone wants to send me...
Getting pulled apart.
Getting pulled apart by blocks that rips you from your butthole to your... Because, I mean, what else is there? It's your taint. And it tain't going to be fun.
So you're saying you wouldn't want to be chained to you wouldn't want to be chained to a wall and have rats eat you from the dick out?
No, that'd be horrible too.
Yeah.
I actually saw a movie, I can't remember what it was, but it scared the living shit out of me. This guy killed cockroaches all the time, and he hated cockroaches. And then he fell asleep, and the fucking cockroaches ate him from the inside out. It fucked me up.
So it's actually really weird. It's a torture method, but it's actually really interesting. You take a rat and you put it on somebody's stomach.
Yep,
And
and
then
then
the bucket
heat it
over
up.
and heat up the bucket,
Yeah.
and their only way to escape is down. So they start digging at your stomach.
That shit's crazy.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
kinda
gross.
Cool
How they figured it out?
Yeah.
It's still fucked up, though.
It is. It's insanely fucked up.
Yeah. Blech. Gross. But we are going to take a break because I need to calm down from this because I'm thinking about torture stuff.
Yeah, I'm freaking
And we have to move on to our next section, so we need to take a break. We'll be right back.
This is Hans Danger, and you've been listening to ID10 Tango. Remember to like, comment, or subscribe, or email me at ID10Tango, TANGO, @hotmail.com. Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. FMK! FMK! FMK!
All right, we are back with Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, so we have a new challenger. The new challenger is Bruce Willis. So we have Chuck Norris, we have Clint Eastwood, and we have Bruce Willis. I have actually messaged a friend, and I'm going to go off of what he says, and Sean is going to choose what he wants, and we're going to kind of figure out and kill people. Hopefully 2 tonight. Or 1. Sometimes 2. Or 1, but we don't know.
We haven't done 2 yet.
We haven't done two yet, but it
Clint
is
Eastwood
both of
and Chuck
us.
Norris have survived.
They have. Alright, so, Sean. I'm going to let you go first.
Alright.
Because he's texting me back right now.
Okay.
So, what?
Well, just like the prior 2 times, I'm going to marry Clint Eastwood. But now you got... I've already fucked Chuck Norris.
You've already fucked Chuck
I
Norris.
already fucked Chuck Norris. He's already fucked me.
By the way, he sent me a message back saying, fuck, and fuck. I told him he can't do that.
Okay. Alright,
Sorry.
So I think this time I'm gonna fuck Bruce Willis. I also feel like he might not have the... He doesn't... I don't think he has a Wayne schlong.
Bruce Willis? You don't think he has a big pepper? Probably average.
Probably average.
It's probably bald like his head, too. That'd probably be good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah. So I think think this time I'm gonna have to kill Chuck.
You're killing Chuck.
Yeah, I think I'll fuck Bruce. I think.
All right.
I'm actually getting really tired.
Well,
I've been up for a while, but just based off the past 2 episodes, I fucked Chuck. Chuck's fucked. So I think it's time to get some new contestants in here. So
that is true.
Fuck Bruce.
All right. Well, I told everyone on this podcast, even though I can go back, that I would take whatever he says. So my friend Mario Calderon, who we've been working together for a while, good dude. He is fucking Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, so Clint Eastwood stays.
Unfortunately. Can't wait till I get back and I'm killing that son of a bitch.
No.
He is going to marry Chuck Norris and kill Bruce Willis. And his reasoning is Clint is all that is man. So, again, Clint Eastwood is fucking him. Chuck is the first man, and Bruce is bald, so that is the complete opposite of my luscious lion's mane. So, he does have great hair, and he doesn't want... I'm just going to debate for him. He doesn't want his children with Bruce, to not have hair. Mm-hmm. So he's going to go with a guy that has great hair, great facial hair too. And that'd have to be Chuck Norris. You got to marry Chuck Norris. So that's his choices. So Clint Eastwood.
Is riding.
3 weeks in a row, man. I don't man, you guys are killing me. So we have
2 deaths?
We have two deaths. I will write them on my... well, I'm going to take this one, not this one, because I have another one. So I'll take one of your suggestions. So we are going to add into this one Tim Allen.
Okay.
It's going to be Clint Eastwood.
So
Tim Allen. And are you ready for the next one?
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
I'm trying to remember. Christopher Montalongo sent it to me. It was Harrison Ford. So we're going to go with Clint Eastwood, Tim Allen, and Harrison Ford. And I'm not going to lie, Clint Eastwood actually might have a tougher time now. Because comedy, and he's fucking Han Solo. And Indiana Jones.
I'm not going to pre-battle you already. Let's wait for the.
Well, we're gonna have to wait for our next. We're gonna have to wait for our next one, which will be with Lindsay Zaccardi.
Yes,
she's gonna be visiting. She's gonna be coming up here. She's gonna get her
the whole 5 feet over.
Yep, she's gonna get her bandana. She's gonna sit down and she's gonna talk to us.
All right.
But we've done it. We've done episode 3.
Episode 3. Vaping is something. I don't know.
We'll call it Dank, Clouds, and Areolas. I don't know. That's actually a good sounding name.
That actually does sound.
Yeah, that does sound a good name.
And that'll be uploaded on our Stitchers, whatever the other one is, and
yep,
iTunes.
we will be on Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, and
we're working on shimming our way into YouTube.
Yeah, and you guys can find us there. We will be there Sundays. I will upload them on Sundays at about 10 o'clock. Normally 10 a.m., just easier.
Okay.
And we'll be coming out once a week. If you guys want to get a hold of us, please email us at id10tango@hotmail.com.
Also, we have a Facebook page, which is ID10Tango, and an Instagram.
Or ID10T.
And an Instagram, which is called couple_O_ID10T.
And that's,
Hashtag Sean's dick. Hashtag bitch nips.
Remember, ladies, if you want to slide in those DMs on Instagram, send Sean the nips pics. He can decide, and we will have, hopefully, a scientific reason within the next month. Also, thank you very much.
We are out of here.
Fuckheads.
Well, idiots, it's been real. And if you think you have any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, or just practical hate mail, find us on Facebook or Instagram. Peace, bitches!